Rafael Nadal lifting the Stuttgart trophy is not an unfamiliar sight, but this is the first time he's done it since the tournament switched from clay to grass. The top-seeded Spaniard was up against the Serbian Viktor Troicki, and looking to get over a disappointing defence of his French Open crown, Nadal produced some sparkling tennis in the German sunshine as he took the first set in a tie-break 7-3. The set point duly converted by Nadal with an ace. Nadal served solidly throughout and snatched the one break point that came his way in the second set. Troicki fought hard to stay alive in the final game, but an overhead winner on match point saw off the Serb, who knocked out US Open champion Marin Cilic in the semis. Nadal's team delighted with their man winning the second title of a disappointing year, 7-6, 6-3. Nadal with his first grass court title since winning Wimbledon 5 years ago.
Very happy now, obviously, as it's a very special title. You know, after since 2011, I didn't play a final on grass, so finally win a title again after 5 years on grass is a very good news for my game and for my mentality too. And at the same time, is another title now. So just congrats to Victor for the great tournament, and he's playing great. So we'll have a couple of positive messages, I think.
In Den Bosch in the Netherlands, Nicolas Mahut claimed another shock win to take the title for the second time in 3 years. The Frenchman had already beaten 2 seeds en route to Sunday's final, where he saw off second-seeded Belgian David Goffin, losing just 1 point in an opening set tiebreak and 1 game in the second set. Chris Froome made it successful stage wins to snatch overall victory at the Critérium de Dauphiné from TJ van Garderen. With 79 kilometres left of the 156 from Saint-Gervais-les-Bains, Tony Martin launched a trademark attack. The speedy German was caught by a large group of chasers in the final 20 kilometres as eyes turned to the GC contenders to see who would make the first move. Alejandro Valverde had a short-lived stab at it, and then Tour de France champion Vincenzo Nibali pulled off the front. But Michele Scarponi sped away from Nibali, and only Froome and Van Garderen of the overall leaders could follow. Soon Froome, who won the Critérium Tour de France double 2 years ago, moved into the lead, and BMC's Van Garderen couldn't keep up. And the British team Skyrider made up the 18-second overnight deficit to take the win on the day and overall.
I can't believe it. I mean, it's really... I couldn't have expected it to go any better today. Of course, the legs were really tired after yesterday, and I think the whole team was suffering because of the work they did yesterday, but the rest of my teammates were just fantastic right up until the last moment when I could attack and put pressure on TJ.
An agonising day for Van Garderen ended with the American being passed by both Adam Yates and Rui Costa at the finish as Froome celebrated in yellow. Porsche have ended Audi's winning run at Le Mans with a 1-2 finish that saw Formula One driver Nico Hülkenberg triumphant at his first attempt at the world's most famous track car endurance race. Audi had won the last 5 races, but Porsche, who had former F1 racer Mark Webber in the second car, delivered on the threat they showed in qualifying.
Yeah, I'm speechless right now, to be honest. It's just amazing to come here first attempt. It's just, I don't know what to say, but obviously super happy, and, you know, released, so happy for Porsche and all the boys. I know the hard work that they put in over the last few months, and incredibly proud. Like you say, we wrote history today. Porsche is back at Le Mans with a big win.
It was German Hülkenberg in the number 19 Works Porsche. He shared with Nick Tandy and New Zealand's Earl Bamber, who took the checkered flag for the team's first win in 17 years. Also a record extending 17th triumph. The winning trio were the least experienced of the 3 Porsche crews, with Hülkenberg completely inexperienced until testing 2 weeks ago, and Tandy the only one of the 3 with prior Le Mans experience.
I mean, these guys, they haven't raced before, but I couldn't think of 2 guys I'd rather share this car with, you know. We've run for not just 24 hours, but we've run the test here 2 weeks ago. We did a complete practice. We haven't put a mark on this car. All the guys have not made a single mistake, and we're stood here in the victory celebrations talking to you guys because we've just won the biggest race in the world.
the number 17 Porsche of Australian Webber, New Zealand's Brendan Hartley and Germany's Timo Bernhard also on the podium in second place. World champion Sébastien Ogier continued his dominance of the World Rally Championship with a 4th victory in 6 events at the Rally of Italy on Sunday. The Frenchman took the lead from surprise pace-setter Hayden Paddon of New Zealand on Saturday and held on for a comfortable victory. Still a great week for Paddon though. He finished second for the first ever WRC podium with Thierry Neuville third. Runaway leader Ogier now has 133 points this season. Golden State took a 3-2 lead in the best-of-7 NBA Finals after beating Cleveland in Oakland, California. The Warriors counted on the outstanding Stephen Curry, who had 37 points and 7 rebounds. LeBron James, 40 points for the Cavaliers, not enough. 104-91 the winning scoreline.